Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Geek Dhaba. And I'm here with Junaid, and today we're going to relive our senior year through the new Netflix viral sensation, Senior Year. So let's get started. Junaid, what did you think?
Uh, it was it was a typical Rebel Wilson movie from my side because it's more of a funny movie, but it has the uh, seriousness of how people go through the senior years and being a freshman and all that. But it also reflects on the fact that the age doesn't matter. If you want to accomplish something, you can still do it, even if you're 30 plus, as she was 37 in this movie. So it just explains the fact that you can accomplish whatever you want. There is no limit on the age set. Yeah.
I liked it. I don't know, like when we were younger, right? We used to see all these sorts of movies, like these really like not amazing rom-coms, but like the really tacky side of rom-coms, But we enjoyed watching them, like Clueless and She's the Man, all of these. Um, She's All That. So it reminded me of that sort of era, like the high school era of things, the cliques and everything. What I liked was that even when she woke up from a coma, her only priority was like she wasn't as shocked as she was. Oh, I'm 37 now. I've basically aged 2 decades. No, it was more like I have to relive my high school years all over again. And the only thing I realize is the jokes you make as an adult are the same as the jokes that you make when you were in high school. Like, the same. I mean, she was a bit like on the she was a bit like on the crass side, but you could tell that as an adult I would make these jokes, and as a teenager I think there were people who were making these jokes as well. It paid like a lot of throwbacks to a lot of our like favorite songs back in the day, the 90s era songs, 80s era songs. It was comedic, it was funny, it was not amazing, it was like, I mean, it was just a good time pass, I would say. मतलब time pass हो गया, देख लिया थोड़ा बहुत हंस लिया. She is a good actor. Like, she's good at what she does. She does this awkward comedy like really well. I mean, it's Rebel Wilson. So in any movie she's been in so far, I think it's kind of been her new typecast now. Okay, you cast her and it's going to be like a typical funny movie, and she's going to have these really like like classic type of jokes, and she's going to deliver them very effortlessly. It's a whole thing going on here. Yeah. I think my favorite part of the entire movie was when they did that whole Britney Spears crazy song. They did it all over again. So I'm like, oh my god, that reminded me as a kid. I think my sister used to like listen to Britney Spears, and I used to just like like go on YouTube and like watch all those Britney Spears videos, and it reminded me of that. I like that. I like that homage to Britney Spears. I also liked the appearance of Alicia Silverstone, who was also a bad girl, right, in Batman and Robin.
Exactly.
The George Clooney, and she was also in Clueless. So I liked like watching her after so many years show up on the screen. I was like, oh, that's my bad girl, that's my bad woman. Like, finally, after 2 decades, I think I'm seeing her on the screen. So overall, it was an okay
one-time watch.
It was just a one-time watch, yeah, and only if like you're in the mood to like not be critical of of anything specific, then go for it. If you're in the mood to watch a masterpiece or something that's very well crafted, well written, then this might not be your cup of tea. You're probably just not going to enjoy it then. But for like a typical Tuesday night movie, you just want to pass the time, you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. You'll probably laugh a bit, you'll probably cringe a lot more, but you'll probably enjoy it overall.
Yeah, I think there are two things I might add to this before we go to the end. One was, this was the exact opposite of 17 again. He goes to a younger self, she goes to her older self. The other thing which I want to add is the acting done by Molly Brown, Mary Holland, Sam Richardson, and Angourie Rice. I mean, I haven't seen any movies of theirs before, so seeing them, I mean, they did their job in a perfect sense, considering they're doing a comedic high school drama. They did it perfectly, so I will just say kudos to that. And it was done perfectly. That's it. It's a one-time watch. We'll just move to the ratings.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna give this a 6 or 6.5, somewhere in between.
Yeah, it's a 6.5. I mean, it's a one-time watch. It's a good one-time watch,
It's just
but yeah, it's just a filler movie.
it is like it made me realize quite a few things. Like waking up 20 years later, you can realize how many advancements there've been in technology, right? I mean, 20 years ago, like back when she was a kid, you wouldn't really imagine having like, a smartphone with everything on at the tip of your fingers, right? And like, so it was a big shift for her. But overall, it was okay.
It was a
It's
fun.
a good movie. It's pretty viral on Netflix these days, and we had to see what the hype was about. So, watch at your own risk.
Oh, Justin Hartley, good job.
Justin Hartley, yes, he did a good job. I watched him in This Is Us. He was also the Arrow, right?
Arrow, yes.
I think.
Small.
And also the voice of Superman in Injustice. He just, he looks like the typical blonde stereotype jock. He pulled
His
it off.
character was the same as Bad Moms. I'll just say it right there. So let's just end it right here. So,
all right.
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want us to review.
Let us know what you think. Yeah.
Till next time, it's goodbye from us. Peace.